Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Shazani binti Ismail. My metric number is BI24110214. This is video presentation for lab assignment 2 KT14203 Computer Architecture and Organization. This is lab assignment 2 where we modify lab 4 tutorial 1 so that the user can enter a value for n, and if n is less than 2, we display a message and exit. Otherwise, we compute the sum of the first and last number in the array, which is always 1 plus n. So that the result must be printed and also stored in memory. Okay, for the explanation of the code, this is where the program begins with the data segment where I define all message and allocate space for result using word name output. Next, in the text segment, I use the main label and mark it with this global main so that KT know where to start. Okay, first we will prompt the user to enter a value of n and read it using this instruction, and then the value is stored in register, and then if I need to check if n is less than 2, I'll be using this instruction, and if true, we will branch to less than 2, which prints a message and exit. But if n is valid, we will using 1 plus n using this instruction so that it will store the memory at output. Then it will print some message, print the actual result, print thank you, and exit the program. Okay, let's start with entering value more than 2. First, we will load file. Click on reinitialize and load file. Load our file up to question 1, and then we click on single step. Click. Then it will prompt the user to enter a value, which is 10. Okay, next, click again. Also, the program will read the value is more than or less than 2. Then the value is 10, so it is more than 2. So it will count the sum of the first and the last number based on the instruction. Okay, then click on single step again, and then the value is 11. So next it will print some message 11, and then the actual result, and then it will print thank you, and then lastly we'll exit the program. That's how we test run. Next, we will run the program where the value n is less than 2. Okay, if we enter n is less than 2, it will print the message and exit. Okay, first we will click on single step. And then it will prompt the user to enter value 1. We click again. And if it less than 2, it will go at this instruction. And then it will display the enter n is less than 2. Thank you. As print message and exit the program. Thank you for watching.